Good evening, students. Class 8th. So, square and square root chapter was going on, and exercise 6.3 was completed. So, now we are in exercise 6.4, and as you can see, I have written all the questions, and we have to calculate in question number 1 square root by division method. Actually, I have selected few parts, and remaining parts will be your homework. So I will explain you the method first, and I will solve few parts for you. By division method, we have to calculate the square root. So first part is 2304. So let me explain you that how we can solve it for division method. Answer number 1, first part. 2304 by division method. So students, firstly we will make an arrangement like this, and we will start making the pair. And remember one thing, we start making the pair always from the right side. Okay, so this is one pair and this is another pair. Suppose there is only one number remaining after making one pair. For example, suppose we are calculating the square root of 704. So one pair is completed and another one, no pair will be completed, so it will be considered as single number only. But we start making pair from right side only. I hope you understood this step. Now after making the pair, we will start arranging it like 23 we have. So like 2 2s are 4, 3 3s are 9, 4 4s are 16, 5 5s are 25 will be greater than 23. We have to write a perfect square number which should be smaller than 23. So that will be 4 4s are 16. Because we cannot write 25. 5 5s are 25. If we will write, then it will be greater than 23. We have to write a number which should be smaller than 23. And that should be a perfect square number. So 16 will be here. Now subtract it. So 13 minus 6. This will be 7. Okay, and then we have a pair, and this pair will come downward together. Remember this thing, we cannot break this pair. So both 0 and 4 will be come in downward direction together. And later on, after doing this step, we will add these two numbers, 4 and 4. The numbers which we have multiplied earlier in the very first step, these two numbers will be added to each other. So 4 plus 4, 8. Now ahead this 8 there is a blank, and we have to fill this blank just like that last number should be 4. For example, we have to write a number ahead than 8 in such a way that when we will write this, suppose 81 ones are 81, the number which we will write after 8, by the same number we will multiply to 8. Okay, that remaining number. So how we can get 4? So the answer is 8 can give 4. 8 8s are 64. So ahead 8, maybe we have to write 8. So let us check it out. So ahead then 8, we have written 8. So 88 8s are. 8 8s are 64, carry 6. 8 8s are 64 plus 6, 70. So yes, of course this is the number. So 88 8s are 704. This gets cancelled out. Okay, and this is the answer. So square root of 2304 is 48. That's gonna be the answer. I hope you understood this. So we will solve few more questions if you have any doubt remaining. So let us solve this for second part, that is 4489. 4489. 4489. The very first step will be, we will make an arrangement, then we will make the pair. Two pairs we have already made out. The number which we will write here below 44 should be a perfect square and less than 44. So start making the arrangement. 6 6 are 36, 7 7 are 49 will be greater than 44. So we will write 6 6 are 36. Now subtract it. 14 minus 6, 8. Okay, and now this 89 together will be downward. Now add these two numbers. That's the next step. So 6 plus 6, 12. Now after 12 we have to make a blank, and we have to write a number after 12 in such a way that we will get 89. So how it is possible? The last digit is 9. How we can get 9? When 3 will be multiplied to 3. So we should try 3 here. So 1 2 and later on write 3. So multiplied by 3. So 3 3s are 9, 3 2s are 6, 3 1s are 3. No, we are not getting. And one more number is there, 7. We can try 7. So after 12, fill this blank by 7. So 127, 7s are. So 7 7s are 49, carry 4. 7 2s are 14 plus 4, 18, carry 1. 7 plus 1 are 7 plus 1, 8. So yes, of course, we should fill this blank by 7. So 127, 7s are 889. That gets cancelled out. And square root of 4489 is 67. That's it. This is what we have calculated. I hope you understood this. Now students, let us solve one more part, 1024. That's your 10th part maybe. 1024. So firstly make the pair. I am solving it here right now. So now below 10, which is the perfect square number, 3 3s are 9. Subtract it, 10 minus 9, 1, then 2 4, then these 2 3 will be added as I have told you. 3 plus 3, 6. Now after 6, which number should we write to get 4? So 62 2s are 124. Both this gets cancelled out, and square root of 1024 we have calculated, and that is 32. Now students, let me solve one more part. That is maybe your 11th part, 3136. So very first step is to make the pair from back side. So 31 will be in one pair. So 6 6 are 36 will be greater, 5 5s are 25. Then subtract it, 11 minus 5, 6. Then 3 6 will be downward together. Then these 2 5 will be added, 10. Now how you can get 6? Which number should be multiplied to itself to get 6? That is 6. So we should try this 6. So 106 6 are. This will be 636. So fill this blank by 6, and square root of 3136 we have calculated, and that is 56. I hope you understood this method, and this method is known as division method. So students, all the remaining parts you will calculate the square root by using division method only. Now after this, question number 1, second question is find the number of digits in the square root in each of the following number. So I am telling you a way. Number of digits in a square root, number of digits in square root. That is, I am telling you a way. Count the number of digits in the number and just do half of it. This step you will do when n is even. What is n here? N is the number of digit in the number, and number of digit in square root will be n plus 1 upon 2 in case if n is odd. So remember this case. So this will help you a lot. Now we have to calculate the number of digits in the square root of 64. How many digits are there? 2. 2 is even number or odd number? Even number. So just make it half, 2 upon 2. One number of digit will be there in the square root. How many digits are there in this part? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 is odd number. So add 1. So 5 plus 1 divided by 2. 6 upon 2. So number of digits in the square root will be 3. Similarly here 3, 3, 6. 6 digits are there. So even number, 6 upon 2. 3 will be the number of digits in the square root of this number. I hope you understood this. Now let us solve question number 3. Find the square root of the following decimal numbers. Decimal numbers are given and we have to calculate the square root. 2.56. That's the first number. 2.56. So students, 2.56. Question number 3, first part, 2.56. Let us make a pair. One pair is completed. One number will be left alone. Now we already know we have to make the pair. By division method we will solve this. So we have to write a number which should be a perfect square and less than 2. This will be 1. 1 ones are 1. So 2 minus 1, 1. Now these two digits will be together downward, and because these are after decimal point, so here we will raise the point. Remaining steps will remain same. Now add these two. 1 plus 1, 2. After 2, which number we should write to get 6? This will be 6. So try this 6. So 26 6 are 156. This will be cancelled out, and square root of 2.56 will be 1.6. That's the answer. I am solving one more part for you. Remaining will be your homework. So 51.84, that's your third part. 51.84. So students, 51.84. One pair, another pair. Write a number which should be a perfect square in less than 51. So this will be 6 6 and 7 7 are 49. Fine. 11 minus 9 2. Then 84 will be downward, and this is after decimal, so we should raise a point here as well. Now this 7 and this 7 will be added. 7 plus 7, 14. After 14, which number we should write to get 4 in the last number? This will be 2, because 142 2s are, that will be 284. So 142 2s are 284. This gets cancelled out, and the square root of 51.84 we have calculated successfully, and that is 7.2 answer. I hope you understood this. Now students, after this question we have to solve question number 4, that is what least number must be subtracted to get a perfect square number. The number which I am writing right now, 402, that's not a perfect square. We have to tell actually that which number should be subtracted from this number to get a perfect square. So students, use this division method. Firstly make a pair, and this number will be left alone. So we have to write a number which should be a perfect square and should be less than 4 or equal to 4. This will be 2 2s are 4. Now subtracted, getting no number, and 0 2 will be downward. Now students, what should we do? 2 plus 2, 4. After 4 we have to write a number so that the number which we will get should not be greater than 2. So even if I write 1, 41 ones are 41, that will be greater than 2. So I should write 0. 40 into 0 will be 0 only. So what is the remainder? 2. 2 is the remainder. So 2 should be subtracted. 2 should be subtracted from 402 to get a perfect square. To get a perfect square. And what is the square root of the resultant number? So square root will be, square root already is written there, as you can see, 20 is the square root of resultant number. Now students, let us solve one more part to make you more familiar with this. So I have selected third part, that is 3250. 3250. It is not a perfect square number. So firstly make pairs. We have made 2 pairs. Now 32, a number which should be a perfect square and less than 32 or equal to 32. 6 6 are 36 will be greater than 32. So 5 5s are 25. Now subtract this. 12 minus 5, 7, and 50 will be downward. 5 plus 5, 10. After 10 we have to write a number, and that should be less than 750. So students, 10, if I write 7 into 7, so after 10, if I have written 7, I will multiply it by 7. So 107, 7 are 7 7 are 49, carry 4, 700, 4 only, 7 1s are 7. Of course, as you can see, this is less than 750. Okay, so because if we will take 1088s, this will be greater than 750. We have to write a number which should be smaller than 750 only. Remember this step. So 107 7s are 749. What's the remainder? 1. Now students, if this 1 could not be there, then the number could be a perfect square. So 1 should be subtracted. 1 must be subtracted to get a perfect square. Okay, now let us solve one more part. 4000. 4000 is already a perfect square. And what is the square root of the resultant number? Square root of resultant number is 57. Now after this, let us solve question number 5th. Now students, and remaining parts are your homework. Now students, in question number 5th, they are asking what must be added to get a perfect square. The first part is 525. Now we have to tell this number is not a perfect square for sure, and we have to tell a number after adding that number this will become a perfect square. So use division method. Firstly make the pairs from backward side. So 25 and 5 only. So now write a number which should be a perfect square and less than or equal to 5. So this will be 4. 2 2s are 4. 5 minus 4 1. 25 will be together. 2 plus 2 4. Now students, I am telling you a very nice way to solve this. In addition, this is a addition kind of question, that what should be added. Don't write a number which is smaller than 125. When we were doing the questions of what must be subtracted, we were making it sure the number which we were writing was less than this number. But right now the number which we will write will be greater than this number. Okay, so 43 3s are 3 3s are 9, 3 4s are 12. This is just greater than 125. Because if we will take 44 4s are, that will be much greater. We have to take just greater than this number. So this is 3. So 43 3s are 129. And now do cross subtraction, means from the number which we have written below we will subtract the number which is written above. So what you will get? 4. So students, as you can see, if 4 more there could be existed, if there could be 4 more, then this number could be a perfect square. So which number is required to make it a perfect square? 4. So 4 must be added to make it a perfect square. To make it perfect square. And what is the square root of resultant number? You can clearly see square root of resultant number is 23. That is written above. Okay, I hope you understood this. Let me solve one more part and then remaining parts will be your homework. So fourth part I am solving 1825. Fourth part of this question 1825. That's not a perfect square number. So firstly make pairs and write a number which is not a perfect square, means which is a perfect square, sorry, and less than 18. So 6 6 are 36 will be much greater. 4 4s are 16. 4 4s are 16. Now do subtraction 2. Then 2 5 will be down together. Then these two will be added. 4 plus 4 8. Now write a number which is just greater than 225. If we will calculate 8 and there is a blank, if we will fill this blank by 2, then 82 2s are 164. It is less than 225. 83 3s are 3 3s are 9, 3 8s are 24. Yes, of course, this is the number which we wanted, as this number is just greater than this number. So we will fill it by 3. 83 3s are 249. Now as I told you, cross subtraction means the number which is written below we will subtract the number which is written above. What you will get? 9 minus 5 will be 4. 4 minus 2 2. So as you can see, 24 is required. 24 must be added to make it a perfect square. To make it a perfect square. Now students, this is completed, and after completing this question, remaining parts are your homework. Let us solve question number 6. Find the length of side of a square if area is 441. Length of side we have to calculate. Area is given. Area of a square, that is 441. Let us check the unit. That is meter square. So 441 meter square. Let length of side be x. Now, what is the formula for area of a square? Area of a square formula is side into side. So students, 441 will be x into x. X square is equal to 441. X will be how much? Square root of 441. And when you will calculate this will be 21. So the length of the side is 21 meter. Remember, I have written this directly, but you will show that how you have solved it. So you will solve it properly, either by division method or by prime factorization method. That is your choice. Now after question number 6, let us solve question number 7. That is, in a right angle triangle ABC, angle B is 90 degree. So firstly try to draw a triangle which is satisfying the given condition. Triangle ABC we have drawn, and angle B is 90 degree. If this angle B is 90 degree, B is this, and A and C you are free to write anywhere. So I have written A here, C here. Now what are the number of sides which are given to us? AB is 6 centimeter, BC is 8 centimeter. AB 6 centimeter, BC 8 centimeter. We have to calculate AC. As you can see in a right angle triangle, we can apply Pythagoras theorem. So in triangle ABC, apply Pythagoras theorem. So this will become AC square, as this is hypotenuse, is equal to 6 square plus 8 square. What is the square of 6? 36. What is the square of 8? 64. This will be 100. So AC square is 100. AC will be how much? Square root of 100. That will be 10 centimeter. So this is what we needed to calculate. AC we have calculated. And there is another part of this question in which might be they are asking for something else. AC is given, BC is given, find AB. So let us draw another triangle, means triangle ABC again in this page. Angle B is 90 degree, okay. A and C we can write anywhere. We have written AC is 13, BC is 5 centimeter. Calculate AC. So again in triangle ABC, apply Pythagoras theorem. When you will apply Pythagoras theorem in triangle, so this side opposite to 90 degrees hypotenuse, so hypotenuse square is equal to AB square, means base square plus perpendicular square. So AC is 13, 13 square is equal to AB square plus, what is the value of BC? That is 5. So 13 square 169 is equal to AB square plus 5 square 25. Now plus 25 shifted on another side will become minus 25. So AB square is equal to 144. AB will be how much? Square root of 144, and that will be, if you will calculate the square root, that will be 12. So the missing side AB will be 12 centimeter. That's gonna be the answer. Now students, let us solve question number 8. A gardener has 1000 plants. He want to make in such a way that number of rows and number of column are equal. How much plant he needs more? How many plants the gardener is having? Try to picturize this question. He is having 1000 plants and he want to arrange in such a way that number of row and number of column are same, just like this. If there are 1, 2, 3, 4, like this is the number of row and number of column are like this. So he want to arrange in such a way that number of row and number of column are equal, like 4 4s are 16, 5 5s are 25. So 1000 plants are there. How many plants he needs more? Okay, so this is a kind of question which we have solved, that what must be added to 1000 to make it a perfect square, because the number which we can arrange, like 5 by 5, the 25, 6 6 are 36, 7 7 are 49. So every time the number of plants should be a perfect square number, but he have 1000 plants, so this number should be a perfect square number. So this question is very similar to that, what should be added to 1000 to make it a perfect square. So let us do this by division method. So 1000 we have, start making pair like this. So solve it. 3 3s are 9, 10 minus 9 1, double 0 together, 3 plus 3 6. After 6 we are solving it for what must be added. As I have told you, the number which we will write should be greater than 100. If I will write 1, 61 1 61, that will be lesser than 100. So I should write here 2. 62 2s are 124. Now do cross subtraction. So you will get 24. So students, 24 more plants are required for the gardener. Okay, I hope you understood this, because this should be a perfect square number and 1000 is not a perfect square, so he need little more number of plants, so 24 must be added to make it a perfect square. Now students, let us solve the last question of this exercise, and that is question number 9. So that is in a PT drill, I think. So that's a question. 500 children in PT drill. How many children would be left? There are 500 children and a school wants to arrange them in such a way that number of row and number of column are equal. So obviously 500 is not a perfect square. Few students will have to wait. For example, suppose I have 10 students. I want to arrange them just like that number of row and number of column are equal. This is how. So 3 3s are 9. 9 can be selected and 1 have to wait. Similarly 500. So we have to make a bigger square and few students will be left out. So this is a kind of question that what should be subtracted from 500 to get a perfect square. So students, solve it by division method. Firstly write the number, start making the pair from back side. So 2 2s are 4, 5 minus 4 1, 100 will be written, means 2 0 will be downward, 2 plus 2 4. Now what should be subtracted? So we cannot write a number which should be greater than 100. We should write a number which is just less than 100. So fill the blank. After 4 there is a blank. Fill it by 1 suppose. So 41 ones are 41. Very smaller. After 4 let us fill it by 2. We have to try again and again. 2 2s are 4, 2 4s are 8. Suppose we fill it by 3. So 43, 3 3s are 9, 3 4s are 12. We cannot write this number because we have to subtract. So we will write a smaller number and we will write this. So 42 2s are 84. How much is remaining? 16 is remaining. So 16 number of students will be left. I hope you understood this, and now this exercise as well as this chapter is completed. Few parts students I have skipped out and these are your homework. So solve it and send me the solution for assuring me that you are completing it. Most of the students are responding but still yet few students to respond. I hope you will respond in the video as well as by the solution. So thank you. God bless you.